Land grants and diversity, two major points Tony Frank hit on today during his annual fall address. Plus, a second brewery is new to town. Find out who it is and where they're located. And a black bear is dead after climbing a tree at Roland Moore Park. Welcome to CTV News. I'm Patrick Enslow.
And I'm Bryn Carmen. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Earlier today, CSU's President Tony Frank gave his annual fall address on the Oval. Dr. Frank talked about things we have to achieve together over the years. He said our graduation rate went up 14% and first-year retention rate is now up to almost 87%. Plus, there was an addition of 13 new graduate degrees and 12 new undergraduate majors. He also spoke about the university's original purpose to discover new knowledge, to extend that knowledge beyond the campus, and to serve our hardworking, diverse students with drive and potential.
I think he's done great things for the school. So. Awesome. I mean, I've never seen him like in person before, but he's pretty cool, and saw him take a picture with someone, so I mean, he's really personable and stuff. So.
Last year in August, 17 bikes were stolen, while this year it was only 6. This marks the fewest since 2010, according to CSU PD. Last year, CSU Police launched Unlock to educate students on how to properly prevent their bikes from being stolen. Bike theft is the #1 crime on campus, but with this additional educational system on how to properly lock your bikes and using the right locks, stolen bikes are expected to keep decreasing. One student did have her bike stolen, and it wasn't the best experience.
So I never really expected it to happen to me, and I had a lock on it, so I thought I was like pretty safe, but I had a bad lock on it apparently. I had to end up getting one of the U-locks. It was a little more protected, but I never thought my bike would get stolen.
A black bear has died after climbing a tree at Roland Moore Park Saturday. Roland Moore Park is located near Shields and Prospect Roads. Police say that the 2.5-year-old female black bear fell 35 feet when it was tranquilized by Colorado Parks and Wildlife. The team says they tried to catch a tarp with the bear, but couldn't set it up in time. The bear has been tagged as a nuisance bear and has been seen in the area before. A spokeswoman for Colorado Parks and Wildlife said that this is the 11th bear sighting this year. Is cannabis more dangerous than meth? The Food and Drug Administration says it is. Marijuana is currently labeled as a Schedule I drug, meaning that it is considered to not have any medical value. Other Schedule I drugs include heroin and LSD. The Drug Enforcement Agency has asked the FDA to do another analysis on the drug. They want to prove there are medical benefits to using cannabis. This research is currently going on. Last night we talked about Snowbank Brewery. Tonight it's all about Zweibrüder. It's a second new brewery that's opened up in the last month. Zweibrüder is located off Harmony and Mason Roads. They are one of the only brewing companies in town that is open every day of the week. The owners believe the south end of Fort Collins needed a brewery, and the location has been doing well so far. Zweibrüder is a little different than other breweries in town, as they specialize in German and Bavarian tasting beers.
One beers aside, the tasting room is just be a relaxed atmosphere, open to all comers, just fun, relaxed environment.
When craft beer and charity work come together to make a positive impact on the community, it's a celebration unlike the rest. CTV reporter Steph Walters went to the Oddwell Brewing Company for this special event.
Last night, the United Way of Larimer County kicked off its annual Make a Difference Day by hosting a celebration called Cheers to Volunteers at Odell Brewing Company.
So this year we're doing Cheers to Volunteers, which is a kickoff event to Make a Difference Day. Every year we start project registrations shortly after Labor Day for Make a Difference Day, and we typically have over 100 projects that get filled during Make a Difference Day, and so we really need tons of volunteers to come together to volunteer. We typically engage about 3,000 volunteers. So the kickoff event is really a way to get people excited about it and hopefully get a bunch of registrations tonight at the kickoff event.
This year, Odell's is brewing a specialty beer that will be sold for a limited time, and all the proceeds will go to the United Way of Larimer County to help reduce poverty in northern Colorado. To name this special craft beer, United Way held a contest, and one lucky winner is now proud to call the new brew Changemaker.
Our nonprofit is signed up for a Make a Difference Day project, and I follow the United Way, of course, on Facebook and Twitter as well. And I happened to see this particular contest come up and thought, oh, this would be so much fun.
The Changemaker Brew will be served from October 13th to the 26th, so head on down to Odell's and make your change in Larimer County. I'm Stephanie Walters, reporting for CTV News.
Make a Difference is a great way to get involved in your community. You can find more information on the projects and how you can help the United Way of Larimer County website. It's been pretty chilly the last few days in Ram County. Meteorologist Austin Harley is in the Weather Center.
Austin, I'm hoping the rain stops soon.
Hey Patrick, so am I. I know we're still just trying to hang on to summer for sure, but we did see a little bit of that this afternoon. Some clouds to wake up to this morning, but a viewer sent us this picture from the Lake Street Garage about 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon. Some sunshine broke out, but hey, it looks like those clouds will be building back in. For the night though, let's look outside right now. Here's your live cam on the IM fields here at CSU. Plenty of, you can't see the sky, but mostly clear skies still out tonight, and it's a fairly nice night. We warmed up into about the mid-70s thanks to those breaks in sun today, so still a pretty nice night out there. Let's look at our current temperature graphic right now. It's still in the 60s here at 9 o'clock, so a nice night to get out maybe for a run, a late night game of basketball, anything you're looking for tonight. Still pretty cool, so not too much to worry about there. Winds are out of the east at 6 miles per hour, so those will pick up as we move through the evening, and by the early morning hours, we will build more clouds in. Here's your the evening planner for the rest of tonight. So 8 a.m., that's 8 p.m., we'll be seeing or temperature of 64 degrees, continuing to see mostly clear skies through 10 p.m. Like I said, we'll be building more clouds as we move later into the night. So by 12 a.m. midnight, 54 degrees, cooling off nicely this evening, about normal for this time of year. Partly cloudy skies. Then as we move throughout the rest of the morning into the early morning hours, we'll build a lot more cloud cover. Those rain showers will be making a return as well. I'll have more fun on that in about a couple minutes. Britt and Patrick, back to you.
Sounds good. Thanks, Austin. The fall concert is just around the corner. We got an inside look into who's playing.
And sports anchor Brett Kennedy is here tonight for all the Rams updates. Stay tuned.
The next 30 seconds can save you a lot of money. Just do your laundry in cold and stick to full loads. Auto-sleep your computers. Plug your gadgets in a power strip and switch it off when you're done. Headed out? Turn back your thermostat by 10 degrees. And drive sensibly. The more energy you save, the more money you save. Find other great tips at energysaver.gov.
Back from the break, I'm meteorologist Austin Harley here from CTV 11 News. A fairly nice day today as the sun broke out and we got a little bit of warmth coming our way after a cool last few days. Right now outside the studio, some people still enjoying the nice weather out, mid-60s for your evening right now. Continue to cool off and we'll have a nice evening ahead. Tomorrow's a different story though. Let's go ahead and take a look at your closet planner, for tomorrow. Here's what you're going to want to pack as you're headed out the door tomorrow. We had the same idea going for today. An umbrella and a sweatshirt will be needed, and that's going to stick around again for tomorrow. That umbrella, that's going to come in handy in the afternoons. We have some rain, and then you're going to want some warmer clothes as well, with temperatures really sticking to quite cooler levels. Here's your day planner. We'll check out why you're going to need that sweatshirt and your umbrella for the afternoon tomorrow. 8 a.m., we'll be waking up to a little bit of fog. Tonight we're going to stay fairly moist and we'll have some light winds from the east. That helps to create the fog build up along the front range. So Fort Collins, Loveland, and Denver all seeing a little bit of fog from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. tomorrow. Should burn off as we move towards the afternoon though, but those clouds, they're not going anywhere. Waking up to clouds at 8 a.m., they're going to stay with us all day long into the noon hour. Still dry, but 55 degrees. Look at these 50s sticking for most of the day tomorrow. Definitely going to need that sweatshirt. 4 p.m. earlier in the afternoon, about 2 o'clock, we'll see that rain start to fall, sticking through your 4 o'clock hour. 53 degrees. Those rain showers will help to cool us off. Look at how cool it's going to get. Tomorrow afternoon, we have a cold front moving through between noon and 6 p.m. So sometime in this time frame, between 4 and 8 p.m. is when we see that cold front move through. These temperatures are going to drop very quickly, 47 degrees by 8 p.m. Still with the rain, though, that's going to change. Let's look at our high temperature forecast for tomorrow. Across the state, 55 tomorrow in Fort Collins. Rain extending all across the northeastern part of the state. We'll see showers throughout the day in Fort Collins, Loveland, Denver, and Sterling, all areas of northeastern Colorado. A little bit of a different story. As you move west and south in the state, that cold front that I've been talking about will stretch about here tomorrow afternoon. So the rest of the state still be sitting at about normal warm temperatures. 83 tomorrow in Grand Junction, sunny skies across most of the mountain ranges tomorrow. southeastern portion of the state, out on the plains, Lamar to 75. Pueblo to 74, still staying dry with plenty of sunshine there. We'll continue to see that throughout the afternoon before that cold front moves in. Let's look at your 7-day planner. It's actually a 5-day planner. Tomorrow, rain showers in the forecast, 55 degrees. Friday, that's when the big cool down comes. 34 degrees for your low tomorrow night. Very cold. That's going to create a rain-snow mix on Friday morning. Should be before 6 a.m. wrap up, but still we could see a couple flakes on the ground. They'll melt before the morning hour. Only 49 on Friday. You're going to need that jacket. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, we're staying dry, warming up as well. 69 for your Saturday. Partly cloudy on Sunday, 78 degrees there. Another cool front moves through on Monday, 64 degrees. Brendan Patrick, looks like Saturday, though, is going to be a great day for the Rams football game. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Austin. I'm definitely ready for those warm temperatures.
Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward to going to the football game.
Yep.
Finally, some warm weather. What do we got to look forward to at this football game, Brett?
Well, we got a lot to look forward to, guys. The Colorado State women's volleyball team dropped to number 14 in the rankings this week after they lost to third-ranked Wisconsin over the weekend. But that team left that game far behind them as they swept the Denver Pioneers 3 games to a big old fat goose egg in Moby Arena last night. Freshman Jasmine Hanna led all players with a career-high 15 kills. Junior Jamie Kalazzi finished with 22 digs, which is the most for her this season. Senior Deidre Foss also added a great performance with a season-high 43 assists. The Rams will need to keep the good vibes rolling as they head to the New Mexico State Invitational this weekend, starting on Friday to take on number 9 BYU, followed by a game against New Mexico State. They will then travel to El Paso, Texas on Saturday to face UTEP to continue the road stand. While the volleyball team is away, the CSU football team plays at home for the first time, taking on UC Davis. The Rams are coming off a rough loss last weekend to Boise State. They had multiple missed tackles and let Broncos running back Jay Ajayi slam them with 280 all-purpose yards. The Rams defense will need to improve this weekend to gain momentum into the matchup against Boston College in 3 weeks. On the offensive side of things, the two-headed monster of running backs, D. Hart and Treyas Gerald, were held to a combined rushing total of only 34 yards against Boise State. But with Boise State having one of the top defensive lines in the country, expect to see big performances this weekend out of those players against the smaller opponent of UC Davis. Back to you guys.
That sounds good. Thanks, Brett. Some big artists are coming to town for our fall concert this year. We'll take a look at who it is and how students are reacting.
We'll take a look when we come back. Stay with us, everyone.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
With everyone finally getting settled in for their 3rd week of school, many are now looking toward the annual RAM Events Fall Concert. Students have started to become accustomed to this concert in the 1st week of school, even though RAM Events is only required to have one a year. This year's concert will feature Nico and Binz, along with Mike Posner, on October 17th at Moby Arena. Artists in the past include B.O.B., Cobra Starship, and Macklemore. RAM Events say they choose an indoor venue for the concert because of unpredictable Colorado weather. This concert will also accompany a special weekend for
this year
CSU.
is that it is part of CSU's 100th homecoming. So initially they came to us, the homecoming committee came to RAM Events and asked that we provide a large-scale program for that week. So we thought it would be a great opportunity to incorporate RamFest into homecoming.
This week, Silver Grill is throwing it back to year 1933. It's for the restaurant's 81st birthday. They're serving breakfast for prices that those meals would have been in that year. They serve the first 81 customers in the morning. Tune in to CTV After Hours on Friday night for more of the special coverage. That's all the time we have for you on CTV News. Thanks for joining, and we'll be back every Tuesday.
Have a wonderful night, Rams. Stay with us at collegian.com for all your Ram updates.